Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions video. It's going to be a full face, get ready with me kind of thing. But it's going to be first impressions, my first impressions and opinions on some new products. New to me, maybe not new out there, but I thought I would share this. And yeah, if this is the first time you've ever seen my face before, welcome to my channel. I post new videos every week. Make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up, and click the bell so you never miss out on another video. And let's just get on with this video. Okay, so I took off all my makeup from earlier. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit because I feel like you're really far away. I think that's good. So I have a whole bunch of new makeup down here that I'm going to use. Okay, so the first thing I ever start with is eyebrows. We know that. That's like the first thing I ever do. But I think I'm going to start with primer first because with a new primer, I don't know how it works. I don't know if it sets in the skin first. So I'm going to start with the primer. And the primer I'm going to use, this is Mary Kay Foundation Primer. And it does have sunscreen SPF 15 in this. Does this have anything on the back? So it says this is for all skin types, suitable for sensitive skin. It says, so it claims that it creates a perfect canvas for foundation application. So we will see if this is true. So this is just what it looks like. And that's the go. I guess I'm just going to apply it with my finger. That landed all over me. Okay. The first thing I'm getting from this is that it has a very, very strong scent. And it kind of, I don't know if I like it, it smells like chlorine mixed with crackers. That's my best description. So I'm just gonna put this around my face. Okay, so my first impressions with how it feels on, it feels like there's nothing on my skin, so that's good. It doesn't feel like heavy or anything like that. When I touch my skin, my skin kind of feels soft, to be honest. So far, I like it. Okay, so next we're going to do the eyebrows because that is my go-to. And I'm going to be using this. This is the Rimmel London Professional Eyebrow Pencil, and this is in 001 Dark Brown. I'm not sure if this is going to be too dark or not, but we will find out. Okay, so right here it has like a little brush, so I'm just going to use that brush. Now, this brush is a little rough. It's not very soft. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and we are just gonna go. Okay, so I'm not doing a very hard hand, I'm doing a very light hand, and it's applying actually very nicely. I don't hate it. I'm just going to move my mirror closer because I'm a little blind. Okay, so I'm noticing this is actually really, really light. This is very different than my eyebrow hair color. It definitely definitely applies very easy. Okay, my eyebrows are so messed up. It applies a little bit too easy in my opinion because like it glides on and then I can smudge it really easily. So interesting, my eyebrows are a disaster. When isn't that? I do have another brow product I want to try and use. This is the e.l.f. I guess it's like a brow duo in the shade medium. So just looks like this. So it's a powder and it comes with this. I'm going to use this just because obviously and I'm obviously going to be the dark shade. I don't know how this brush does anything, to be honest, because it is so flimsy. I'm so confused. Okay, so this brush doesn't do anything. So I'm going to get my normal eyebrow brush and I'm going to... Actually, this is not a powder. This is a cream. I thought this was a powder. My bad. Okay, my brows are long gone. They are not coming back, but I actually don't mind this. This actually worked pretty well. Here, I'll give you a swatch of the pencil and the brow powder. And this is the powder. I'm really not sure if the colors even show up here. But those are the two of them. And these are the brows. They're a little crazy, a little messy. But I guess that brings us to our next item. After I fill in my brows, I take a concealer and I clean up the brows. And so the concealer I'm going to be using is actually going to be the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And I got the color Fair Neutral. I did not get the ColourPop concealer when it first came out. I just got it recently. The reason I was so hesitant to get it is, I explained this in my video when I got it, that you can't see the shades and like match them to your skin, so I had to guess. And I got this one and it's going to be very, very light. I already know it, but we will make do. So I just need my little brush. There we go. Okay, so we gotta carve these brows out. So yeah, I've never even looked at this or anything. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so far my impressions on this concealer is that it's really full coverage, and it actually isn't that bad of a color for me. I don't know, you can kind of see in the camera, but it's actually not that bad of a color. And I cleaned up my brows and I think they look a little better. I hope so. So we're gonna move on to the eyes because that is what I go on to next. Sorry for the background noise, there's nothing I can do about that. Living in a house that's under renovation with lots of other people. But I'm gonna apply concealer to my lids, and this is gonna be my like primer. I really like this applicator. So, got my sponge. This concealer is actually really good. Holy. Very full coverage, and it like doesn't sit weird on my eyes, which is really good. And it blends out really good also. Okay, so I know this isn't the first impressions, but I'm just going to use a color in here to set my concealer on my eyes. So I'm just using Tempera, this one up here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so with the eyes, I'm just going to do something very, very simple. I'm just going to do like a brown, darker crease, and then just going to do like a light halo kind of thing. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline The Nudes palette. Again, this is not a first impressions, but I just need to use some colors in here to make the look, because I don't exactly have a lot of new eyeshadows that I can do a lot with. So I'm just going to use a couple from here, and then I'll come back when I'm using one that's new to me. Okay, so I kind of did like the beginning of the halo. So I did around the whole eye, and you saw I used two different brushes, and I'll explain. I just used the Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and then I also use a Morphe brush. This doesn't have a name, but it's just like a tiny packing brush. And those are what I used. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the concealer and see how well this works on the lid, acting to... You know, you'll see. With the concealer on, I used a sponge to pack it down, and it's not transferring onto the lids, which is actually really good because I noticed the CoverGirl one kind of does. So I'm going to be using, this is a new shadow, this is the Luna by Luna eyeshadow. This is in the color Juliet, and it's just this really nice pink, but it has a little bit of a kick to it. So I'm just going to be packing this onto my lid. Or I guess not onto my lid, onto the concealer. Okay. Just like that. So this is the look I've created. Pretty basic, not a lot to it. But yeah, so I'm not going to do eyeliner. The next step is going to be, I'm not going to put foundation on, but I will still do bronzer and stuff like that, just not on foundation, because I want to give my skin a little bit of a break from foundation, and I don't have a new foundation to use, but I will use concealer and do it under my eyes. Wow, just by applying this, I can tell it is really full coverage. Put it on my chin because I'm breaking out a lot of my chin, and that looks good. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this in. Okay, so a little bit of that concealer went a long way. It basically covered my whole face except my forehead. So I feel like this video is literally all about this concealer, but I'm like, wow. It is not like creasing into my pores, and I look like flawless. Like, you can see it. I look, what? This is a really nice concealer. Okay. Now that we have this all on, I am just going to set it with my Sephora powder. This is not new. See how the concealer works with the setting powder. It still looks amazing and flawless, so I'm not complaining about that. Okay, so moving on. We have a couple more products left. Next, I'm going to do a mascara. So this is the Tarte Tartiest mascara. I have a little sample. I have never used it, so we're going to see how this works. So it's like the Lash Paint mascara. So let's see what this does. So this is what the wand looks like. Looks really spiky.
It's going to be a mess.
Okay, so this mascara, it separates your lashes. It's not very volumizing. It's kind of there just to put a coat on, it looks like, and kind of lengthen my lashes, but I like really full volume. So it's gonna take some time to get used to. I could probably use that for like a really neutral look, like really quick, I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup, but I am kind of look. Other than that, it's just the volume part that it's not there, but it's really nice. Okay, so we have 3 more things. The next one is going to be bronzer, and I'm using it again from the Tarte. This is the Tarte Tartiest Pro Glow to Go, so this is a little travel size, and I'm going to be using the bronzer, which is this one. This is in the shade Chisel, so it's just right here. And we are going to use a very light hand because I have swatched it before and it was very, very pigmented and chalky, like, because it was so pigmented, so I just know to use like a very, yeah, it's very chalky. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. It's all going to fall everywhere, but like you see that right there, that's all fallout. And it's all over my desk. So, it's going to be very light hand. Okay, so I really like this bronzer. It's very light, so it doesn't, like, it's there, but like it's, again, looks really natural. Like, it looks like a natural shadow of your cheeks, and it blends out really nicely too, so that's good. So far I haven't really found anything I don't like. I am just going to make one point looking at if anything happened with the primer, and it looks like the primer has actually made everything like stick and nothing. When I feel my face face doesn't feel sticky, so the concealer and everything that's on it right now is good. The next thing we have is a highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Mary Luminizer highlighter from the Balm. So I have just this little sample here, and I'm going to get my highlighting brush, and we are going to highlight with this. I know that a while ago this was like the YouTuber's favorite highlighter. Like everyone had it, everyone loved it. I didn't have it, didn't love it. Let's see if I love it now. Okay, so this highlighter is not a very like bam highlighter. It's again more neutral. Like I feel like all these products are very, very neutral and not neutral, natural. So like it gives you a highlight, but it's not like bam, I have highlighter on. It's kind of like just a subtle glow. And that was the same with the bronzer. Like this whole entire look just looks very like subtle and not big. Like I don't know how to explain any of this. But anyways, the last part of this is going to be lips, and I'm going to be trying, this is the Seraphine Botanicals Raisin and Cream Long Lasting Creamy Lip Stain. I have not used this. I got this from my January Ipsy. If you want to, it stopped recording, but I was saying if you want to see the video where I got this in my January Ipsy, it is linked down below. So I'm just going to apply this and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is my fast attempt at putting on a lip. I really like this color. Like, I didn't think I would. It's a lot more red than I expected. Like, it matches my hoodie. It is very creamy. I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit and see how bad it transfers. It feels comfortable and like it's not gonna leave. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But I will kiss my hand and show you how much comes off. So, it pretty much fully transfers. That's not a bad thing. It's not really sliding around my lip line while I'm talking right now. So anyways, that is all for this first impressions. I had no problems with any of these items. The only one I'm a little have to get used to is going to be the mascara by Tarte, because I just am more for a full volume and that doesn't do that. This is a very pretty color. It was so different than I expected. I like how it feels on the lips. This highlighter is not ba-bam, but it's very subtle and that's very nice. The bronzer in this is very natural and very light. Even it does have a little bit too much powder in my opinion, but that's okay. I didn't really say anything about this eyeshadow. It's a really pretty color. It's not bad. I am noticing it is transferring above my crease. But I honestly have not found any eyeshadows that don't do that, and I don't know how to fix it. If you know how to like get rid of that, fix that, whatever, comment down below and let me know. That could just be my eye shape and how it works. But the color is very pretty. I do like Luna products. This concealer, I need to put it away because I'm not allowed to use it for the month of February, but I want to use this so bad. So we're going to watch me. I'm putting it in the box. I'm not going to use it. And if you're really confused with what I just said and what I'm talking about, I will link a video down below that talks about the products I'm allowed to use in February, like on a daily basis. I did mention that if I'm doing makeup looks for like videos that I can use whatever I want, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so back to this. This pencil is actually really, really nice. It goes on very easy. It's a little bit light for my skin, but I think I can make it work with a lighter brow. Because I have really dark brows normally. I like make them dark. So I could probably do with the lighter brow. And then the last thing is the Mary Kate foundation primer. I think it's doing a really good job. Like, I'm talking and it's not letting the concealer crease in my like smile lines, around my nose, my eyes. There's a tiny bit of creasing, but I don't think I even put primer there because I don't want to get close to my eyes. But other than that, this makeup look actually turned out really good. I'm digging it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.